I'm Henry VIII, the most famous English king, not least because of my 6 wives. If there's one thing I'm known for, it's that I never did anything by halves, especially marriage. Born in 1491, I became king in 1509 and ruled until 1547. A fine specimen of a man, if I do say so myself, with a love for the finer things in life, including hunting, music, and, of course, women. My reign was marked by significant events like the English Reformation, but enough about politics. Let's talk about my charming self and my 6 wonderful queens.
I'm Catherine of Aragon, daughter of the mighty Spanish monarchs Ferdinand and Isabel. I was Henry's first wife and queen for a solid 24 years. I married Henry in 1509, after previously being wed to his elder brother Arthur. My marriage to Henry was a tale of love and duty. I was determined to be a good wife and provide a male heir. We had our share of joys and sorrows, and although I bore Henry a daughter, Mary, the much-desired son never came. Henry, impatient as always, decided he needed a new model. But, such is life.
I'm Anne Boleyn, the second and perhaps most notorious of Henry's wives. Our romance was a whirlwind full of passion and political intrigue. I was clever, charming, and not to mention, quite the fashion icon. In 1533, after much drama, we were married, and I was crowned queen. I gave birth to Elizabeth, who would go on to become one of England's greatest monarchs. Alas, my inability to produce a male heir left Henry quite irked. But let's not dwell on the sour notes. I certainly made my mark.
I'm Jane Seymour, the third wife and the one Henry called his true love. I suppose that's something, isn't it? I married Henry in 1536, just days after his previous marriage ended. He didn't like to waste time. Unlike my predecessors, I was demure and gentle, qualities Henry seemed to appreciate after his tumultuous relationships. My greatest achievement was giving Henry his long-desired male heir, Edward. Motherhood suited me, and Henry was overjoyed to finally have a son. Quite the feat, wouldn't you say?
I'm Anne of Cleves, wife number 4, albeit briefly. My marriage to Henry in 1540 was orchestrated for political reasons. When we met, Henry declared he liked me as a sister, not quite what one hopes for in a husband. Our marriage was annulled after just 6 months, but I stayed in England, lived comfortably, and even became good friends with Henry. It seems I was much better suited as his dear sister, after all.
I'm Catherine Howard, wife number 5 and cousin to Anne Boleyn. Youthful, lively, and a bit naive, I caught Henry's eye with my charm and beauty. We married in 1540 when I was still in my teens, and Henry was well into his 40s. Our marriage was a brief, heady romance. I brought joy and a bit of scandal to court life. Let's just say, life with Henry was never dull.
I'm Catherine Parr, the sixth and final wife. A widow twice over before marrying Henry in 1543. I was a mature and experienced woman. I took on the role of nurse and companion to an aging Henry, managing his household and looking after his children from previous marriages. My greatest accomplishment was perhaps outliving Henry while keeping my head no small feat. I was also a patron of the arts and an author, proving that a queen can have both beauty and brains.
If you liked the video, share it with your friends and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.